Have you ever stopped to wonder why there is such chaos on the earth? Why there are so many natural disasters in the form of fires and floods, tornadoes and earthquakes? Well, it is a consequence of sin, man's sin. We read about this in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, verses 17 through 20, where because man sinned, God told Adam that by the sweat of his brow, that he would gather his food, that in farming and tending to the land, that he would suffer. It would be toil because of the thorns and thistles that would be in his way. The earth was cursed. Paul, in such eloquent and poetic language, explains in the 8th chapter of Romans, verse 18 through 22, that the earth, because of this curse, is looking for its own deliverance. It knows that it was made subject to vanity, not because of anything that the earth did, but because of what man did, because of his sin. So the earth is looking for the earnest expectation of Christ's return. And in that day, the earth will be destroyed, not because of SUVs, aerosol cans, overpopulation, or cutting down trees. It is going to be because man sinned. But you know, the remedy is always in Jesus Christ for the consequence of sin. Jesus, when he suffered upon the cross, and when he suffered even leading up to the cross, they placed upon his head a crown of thorns that pricked his head. Those thorns, if you ever wondered why he was adorning a crown of thorns, it's because he was identifying himself with the curse that was placed upon the earth and ultimately man. The thorns and thistles that we read about in Genesis, the 3rd chapter. He had upon himself. He became a curse for us, Paul explains in Galatians. But because he endured upon himself that curse, that crown, if you would, the earth receives its deliverance, and we will have the opportunity, if we obey him,